Welcome to a special intro episode to the Capital Gains Tax Solutions podcast. I'm your host, Brett Swarts, and I'm introing a full episode that is coming up with Ben Golden, and I'll tell you about that here in a minute. But in the meantime, we're focusing on one big frustration and challenge as it pertains to the 1031 exchange. So Ben is an expert when it comes to all things, or most things, because you can't say all things in the tax code. There's just so much there, but a lot of things in the tax code. So Ben, what's been the biggest frustration when it comes to the 1031 exchange for yourself or your clients?
I think proper planning and making sure that you do it the right way is the number one key thing. And since 1031s are so limited now due to real estate and the TCJA of 2017, I think that you need to make sure you plan properly and you meet all your dates and expectations for that intermediary.
Yeah, 100%. We call it the shotgun wedding, right? You get engaged in 45 days. You got to make sure the planning's done properly. And you might have to get married in 180 days. So be very, make sure you pre-plan and then plan some more. And then you're extra careful and cautious that you're working with professionals to make sure you're executing this all, the plan itself, because you don't want to run out of those times or those dates. That being said, we have a solution for all of this, by the way. We just saved a failed 1031 exchange in Georgia for a $7.6 million, 128 multifamily unit property. You see, he was buying a property. He thought he wanted to 1031, but then COVID hit and everything kind of spun out. And he said, you know what? I'm going to do a deferred sales trust for the first time. He paid off all of his debt, parked the funds into the trust, and now he's diversified in multiple real estate and stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Pretty cool. That being said, you can learn more about that at capitalgainstaxsolutions.com. And now for our full episode that's coming up, it's actually live on YouTube right now. We're talking with Ben Golden. He's talking about his whole story, and he is the founder of IRS Trouble Solvers, LLC. And his focus is on helping individuals and businesses with wage garnishments, tax liens, delinquent tax returns, advisory, bankruptcy services, and more. And he has a very different approach on each unique case and develops a thorough plan that will resolve tax problems effectively and efficiently. You want someone like Ben who is like a bulldog in your corner, persevering, working within the tax code to communicate well with the IRS on your behalf to solve any challenges. So we go into things to avoid, biggest misconceptions, and ways to take that relief and that pressure off of your shoulders. So you want to get with Ben Golden. Ben, for those who want to just find you right now, what's the best place for them to find you?
www.goldentaxrelief.com.
It's goldentaxrelief.com. Thanks everyone for listening to this short episode, and look for the full episode to drop on iTunes here shortly. And it's actually on YouTube right now. Ben Golden's show on Capital Gains Tax Solutions